The rate of migration from Nigeria with the aim of looking for greener pastures has by the day been on the increase, but recently becoming alarming as the current net Nigeria migration is on the high side. Japa, a Yoruba locution which means to leave for greener pastures, is the order of the day on the minds of Nigerian youth. If not all, at least 7 out of every 10 of the Nigerian youth.
Why not? I would. Because this country is not really favorable. And I've been looking for opportunities, so if I have somebody, I will go willingly.
Racism will be the list of my problems when I travel because I've faced more than racism over here. Right now I can't withdraw cash, that's more than racism for me. I'm buying fuel at like 350 per litre, that's more than racism for me. And getting odd jobs over there, not everyone gets odd job over there. Because I believe there are people that travel based on student packages, but they still have to work.
It will be a better option for me if Nigeria is not valuing my strength, my capacity, and what I have inside of me to make sure that I contribute my quota to Nigeria economy. Then I will live for other country that will accept me.
To the older generation, high level of insecurity and economic instability, among others, are the reasons for this.
Hunger. Hunger. The height of hunger in Nigeria is so alarming that if you measure it, about 60% or let me say 70% of the populace are not feeding well. And when you're not feeding well, it affects your functionality, it affects your delivery and your capacity to do what is right.
The big question is whose fault?
The fault is from all of us, both older generation and the new ones. But more importantly, the government has a lot of role in that.
The government, the governed, the parents, the youth, everybody is at fault. We cannot always expect everything coming from the government. We should be able to do some other things. And the funny thing is that all these people who are japaing, they do menial jobs there. Things normally they will never do in their own country.
No matter what you do, people will still, trace you back to your roots. And I think it's better to make that route work so that wherever you are, you can be at peace to come back home at any time you want.
Some advocated the need for improvement in all sectors, while others canvassed for cooperation, patience, and perseverance on the part of all and sundry, as they believe Nigeria is a blessed nation if resources are well tapped.
Are they really their own person there? Some doctors are complaining that they overwork them. They scarcely have free period. Is that the same way they treat their own citizens? No. They should think outside the box and do something for themselves.
We don't have another Nigeria. We are all to build this Nigeria, and if you don't have endurance, you must be able to endure for us to survive.
The best place you can ever be is your own country. The best we can do is for us to stay around and make it work.
As we're going to the election, we should vote right.
They further called on Nigerians to vote wisely so that the leaders produced from the forthcoming elections can be the set that would bring succor to the country and drastically reduce the rate of migration. Margaret Okunlola, OGTV News.